let's start by introducing the visiting team, the Eltham Wildcats, starting with number 4, Georgia Dale. Number 5, Maddie Brankin-Sano. Number 6, Steph Curlin. Number 7, Mia Heath. Number 11, Claire Alford. Number 14, Lily Grant Castellano. Number 20, Courtney Newman. Number 15, Celeste Fletcher. There you are. Number 23, Talia Harris. Number 31, Millie D'Angelo. Number 32, Jamila George. And number 42, Roddy Behan. Coached tonight by Matt Collins. Assisted by Andrew Harris and Lauren Bennett. And your team manager, Emma Grant Catasano. Ladies and gentlemen, hands together. Eltham Wildcats. Alright, get that applause going nice and loud now for your Waverley Falcons, starting with number 3, Lila Geddes. Number 7, Justin Montesinos. Number 12, Haley Phillips. Number 13, Caitlin Angus. Number 14, Maddie Hall. Number 20, Samantha Lambie. Number 22, Michaela Miller. Number 23, Kira Richardson. Number 24, Elise Thurman. Number 30, Jess Robinson. Number 32, Jerry Russell. And number 33, Lauren Mitchell. Your coach this evening, Alan Miller, assisted by Brennan Gordon, team manager, Kathy Angus. Put your hands together for your Waverley Falcons. And now if you can believe we are standing for the national anthem.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Waverley Basketball Stadium for the round 12 game between Waverley and Eltham. It is a Victorian Youth Championship game, and with me I have Will Taylor from Smash FM. G'day, Will.
Yeah, so thank you very much, Andrew, and a very special good evening to our viewers on Falcons TV, and of course listening on Smash FM. And now this is Smash FM's third of our triple header Saturday on Smash FM.
It's the first of a triple header here at Waverley too, because tomorrow we have the Youth League men and the Youth League women doubling back to back as well. So 3 games for the weekend here at Waverley, and a big weekend of course for you. You're off elsewhere tomorrow as well, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. So of course Saturday morning, bright and early, Andrew, 8:30 in the morning. I'll be out at Cranbourne for the big game between Cranbourne and Parkmore in the Southeast Junior Youth Girls Footy. And then off down to Rosebud for Youth League 2 men's action between Western Port and Pakenham. And that game will be at 12:30 on Smash FM, and 2:30 for the game between Western Port and Geelong and D1 women.
So a packed game of basketball here in Melbourne this weekend, brought to you by Smash FM and Falcons TV.
Well, it should be a good game tonight because Eltham are trying to hang on to at least trying to get into the top 4 in the Watson Conference, which at the moment the top 3 is pretty much all done and dusted, with Ringwood, Dandenong and Melbourne holding up the top 3 positions.
Yeah, there is. It should be, but the Falcons girls. Well, actually, no. Michaela Miller's back. So
yep.
A couple of the Falcons girls have just played in the state champ women's game against Knox, which went down. Ended up being relatively close though, and Tegan Cunningham only playing limited minutes from what I could see as well. So it will be interesting to see how these girls can back up between the games, and whether the younger players, who I expect to play a lot more minutes today, can actually go against the much more experienced Eltham team.
Obviously, most of those players will be playing tomorrow in state champ women.
So a good crowd in the house tonight, including Andy Sherwell, the ex-Waverley state champ men coach, now coaching the Eltham state champ women. So it's great to see him here supporting the youth girls.
Correct.
Along with Lauren Bennett, who's on the bench.
Was former Hume City Bronco, I think, in her own right.
Yeah, so Lauren's had a very successful Big V career.
So here we go. We're underway, and it goes to Waverley. Great start if they can get this first goal, and they do through Giddy's beats home that one, and they're up to a 2-0 lead in the early go-in. So there goes Eltham with the ball. Left side now in the hands here of Brassicano. Stops. Then had to find some room, and a foul's going to be called here against the Falcons as Amelia De Vergo drive to the basket. Well, Waverley, they need to win, don't they, to stay off bottom in the Watson Conference.
Yes, of course, the Victorian Youth Championship competition, both men and women, is a relegation conference. So
at
the bottom team, I think.
The bottom team overall, I think it is, isn't it? In Modern VYC go down.
I think it's the bottom in each conference, or is it the bottom 2? Something like that. Bottom 2 overall. But there are 2 that will go down, and the 2 top teams from
Youth League
1 will come up.
Interesting. So Waverley unfortunately find themselves at the bottom after going into this round. They need a win, don't they?
They certainly do.
So Brassicano goes down low to Fan. Fan drives in, up and under, and a foul's going to be called against the Falcons. That's a second team foul.
Yeah, looks to be on Lambie.
It is. Of course, her sister plays at Melbourne Uni.
Yes, played here for many, many years, both in the Youth League squads and in the Champ Women.
Of course, I think because she goes to uni over there.
Well,
Melbourne.
she's finished.
Oh, she is she?
She finished, yeah. So she took her final year off away from basketball, but then was lured back into it. I think she just missed playing. So
Fan mates both at the line. 4-2's the score, and I know that she's doing pretty well over at Melbourne Uni. Of course, the head coach Sam Felicia.
Yeah.
Here's a 3 on the way. This could be misses that time there by Gidders, and off they go now. And it's in the hands of Brassicano of the lead variety. Drives in, and there's, ooh, that's going to be a foul against the Falcons.
Caitlin Angus, yeah. Unfortunate there. Unfortunate. The Eltham player lost her footing, and Caitlin simply just cushioned the impact, but was called for the foul.
That's the 13th foul on the Falcons. DeVangelo no good that time, out of bounds. Falcons ball. Of course, our referees in today's game is Pat Splatt and Shannon Jennings. So here they come. Now Waverley hoping to at least get a win somewhere this weekend after their state champ women, as we mentioned, at Knox lost. And of course, their state champ men are playing over there tonight, I believe.
Yep, the men are there.
That should be a good game out there at Knox
It
tonight.
should be a very good game. Mike Rose and Brandon Polk have been in outstanding form just recently for Knox. But Waverley has been cruising along quite nicely too. And they're the only team that has been able to beat Knox this season.
Correct, and that was out here in a close game,
It was. So it will be interesting to see if they can still do the job on Polk and Rose that they did last time.
So if Eltham missed that shot, here comes Waverley, and they need to, and that's not a great pass, and out it goes. And the Eltham Wildcats will get it back in both teams. Off to a very sluggish start with 7.5 to go.
A little less sluggish for Eltham though. They're up by 2.
They are. So here's a chance here now for Brassicano. Misses that time. Rebound now, and it's in the hands of Sam Lambie. And then a foul against the Wildcats.
And that's against Bratisano.
Of course, they got 2, of course, Maddie and Lily. Of course, on the odd occasion, both those 2 players on the court, Andrew, do also play footy too in their local area. The Brassicano sisters.
Yes, they've moved over from Melbourne, where they spent a lot of time as juniors.
Correct. Because Izzy's playing in Siebel.
Yes, she's with Geelong, I think.
Correct. Here's a chance here now for Waverley.
Montesinos loses control of it.
And here comes Eltham. Goes in line, they need to score. Here's DeVangelo, but foul on Michaela Miller, who just came from, as he mentioned, from the state champ women's game. I'm sure the fatigue might be a factor as well as we go down the stretch. Depends how many minutes she played at Baronia. Misses that one. DeVangelo at the line. They fell short by a big margin too, Andrew. We should talk about that in just a moment. 73-47 knocks over Waverley in state champ women. Back to this one though, and it's a 5-2 lead to Eltham. As Waverley trying to find a way to score, and there's the foul. Nice play there by Marcello, and she'll go line shooting 2. So,
Montesinos, yeah.
I should say.
So I was wondering who you were talking about there for a second.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
I'm getting used to these difficult names out here, Waverley.
Yes, a couple. Mainly on the Eltham team.
True. Very true. So missed the first free throw. Makes the second. 5-3 now. I guess they need to keep pace with this Wildcats team, Waverley, to really start this game.
Yeah, they've got to be.
There's the foul being called, and that's a 15 foul on the Falcons.
And it's on 20, so it's on Sam Lambie. That's her second.
And an early substitution.
And so she'll have to take a bit of a break as Maddie Borg comes on.
Of course, she played out at Whittlesea under her father, head coach Joe Bogg, who I think he's still coaching out here at Waverley, isn't he?
No, he's having some time off at the moment.
Okay. Oh, he did coach out here.
Yes. So,
makes the first free throw there for Georgia Doe, who actually, funny enough, Andrew, which is a game we saw in round one against Kilsyth. She got knocked out cold against Kilsyth in round one. Great to see her back on the floor.
and that was at Dandenong.
Correct.
Yep.
Against Kilsyth.
Which was ironic because last year it was one of the Kilsyth players that hit the deck.
Taylor
Taylor
Black.
Black, yep.
Turnover for travel for Waverley. I'm sure the Big V won't make that same mistake by featuring the same two teams again at Dandenong. And the timeout's been called. 7-3 is the score with 6:45 to go on the clock, or 7:07, sorry, I should say, on the clock, as you can see on your screens. And how have you seen? How have you seen this game so far, Andrew? As Waverley in the penalty, but at the moment leading. At the moment Eltham leading by 4.
Well, it's unfortunately just a case of errors at the moment, particularly from Waverley. Neither team is really has started to impose themselves on the game, but at the moment the team that looks most likely to do so is in fact Eltham.
4 turnovers to 1 in the early going for Waverley in that game. Now, of course, we go back to the early game, the state champ women's game, Knox and Waverley at Baronia, and Knox winning 73-47, and Waverley have only managed 3 points in the last quarter, and Knox pulled them away in the last quarter, 21-3.
Yeah.
Warren
Yeah.
Science
Look,
there.
it was within 9 points in that third quarter. So Waverley had managed to stay in the game for that period of time, but 21-3, they just got blown away as Eltham picks up another
2. 9-3 is the score. We'll have a look at the Waverley scorers in just a moment. And it's going to be a foul from inside.
So Tegan Cunningham fouling out. She played 20 minutes, which is under what we would normally expect to see from her. She would normally play close to the full game. So I don't know, but I rather suspect there may have been some injury there.
And that's a great block there for the Falcons. And they'll get the ball back. At the moment, Eltham, DeVeljo at the moment is the top scorer for the Wildcats, and it's going to be a turnover. Well, turnovers at the moment, we've had about 7 now in this quarter alone, and it's 9-3 in favour of Eltham. You know, funny enough, Eltham, the Falcons have had a better shooting percentage in this game, but their turnovers costing them at the moment, and of course the fouls. Miller for 3, way off, and here comes.
Ball gets it, but steps out of court.
Correct. Of course, Miller had 4 points in the state champ women's game earlier tonight, and she shot pretty well in that game. And I guess it's hard to go from one venue to the other in the space of a couple of minutes within the space of an hour, I think.
Yeah, well, she played quite a number of minutes. She played 17 minutes in the state champ game, which for her is a lot. Normally she would only get about 4 or 5 minutes, so she's done quite well. But her 4 points, as you said, 2 rebounds, and
50%.
No fouls. So, look, a good effort for Michaela in that particular game.
So Georgia Dale at the line makes the first after the foul was called against Maddie Bogg. 10-3. Make that 11-3. And Waverley, Andrew, a minute strike here. At the moment, Eltham Oh, a foul's going to be called here against the Wildcats. Eltham currently on 11-1 run at the moment.
Yeah, as I said, it was ominous signs early.
So Miller with the ball. I guess in some way, thank goodness they got Michaela Miller, who managed to come back in time, I would say. So here they come now for the two mates at home. Nice play.
Caitlin Angus.
By Caitlin Angus. The margin now is back to 6 points. As we mentioned, they need to stay close enough. Here's the two on the way. Base home there by Cerise Fletcher. And the margin now is back to 8. 13-5. Here on the Group Train Not scoreboard on the Roger Rogers. First quarter goes on the left baseline. Back to the top. Long three on the way. Oh, nice play there by Richardson. And that is what as you can see on the replay. So margin now is back to 5 points. 13-8. 5 point margin. Also Waverley starting to kick on here. Fletcher blocked that time there and kept it in the play here by the Wildcats. Gives it to Fletcher. No block there, and she banks another one home. 15-8. Brings it back to the top. Drives in that time. Back on the left side. Here they come. Borg. Foul. Tell you what, I like this Carla Richardson. She just blocked a shot just before and then obviously hit a big 3-pointer just a moment ago.
Yeah, she's one of the under 18s, I think.
Misses the first. This is May Borg at the line. Mates the second. 15-9. So we're just under 4 minutes to go. Well, just over 4 minutes to go. Fletcher to Dale for 3. It's down. As you can see on the replay, on the bottom right of your screen, if you're watching on Falcons TV. Here's the drive. Here's the long three of their own. Bates out of 2 there by Caitlin Angus. And a timeout for the Wildcats. And Waverley starting to kick on from the shooting end this time.
Yeah, so all of a sudden their shooting percentage has gone up. That has been one of their Achilles heels recently, is just simply a very, very poor shooting percentage. But they're shooting at 66% at the moment, which that's the highest I reckon we've seen all season for them.
Correct.
Eltham, on the other hand, only at 50%, but
still pretty high.
Still pretty high.
So 7 or 8 at the free throw line.
Yes, 7 from 8, and yeah, nothing else that sort of really jumps out at you at the moment, except for the turnover count. 6 to Waverley, 2 to Eltham, and Eltham pretty much what have they done? Scored 3 off those 6 turnovers, so they've taken advantage of the turnovers where the Falcons have not been able to score at all off a turnover.
Well, I think for Waverley, if they can just keep that shooting, I know obviously they can't stay at 66% for the whole game, even if they wanted to, but if they can stay above 50% for the game, Andrew, they've got a chance. As it's in the hands of Georgia Dale, of course she'll be playing tomorrow for state champ win, I would dare say, for the Wildcats. Here's a chance here now for the Wildcats left baseline. And then a out of bounds play as that time Talia Harris ran out of bounds. And that is turnover number 3 on the Wildcats. Here's Michaela Miller. That's going to be a good matchup right there on the floor. Miller, oh, nice play. I'm sure she would have learnt that in the state champ women's game to drive to the basket, and that's exactly what she did, and she's going to line shooting 2 shots. The foul's on number 42, Bridie Finn. That is her first. Miller makes the first. She's a nice free throw shooter, Michaela Miller, which I'm sure you've had the good experience to see that in action.
Yeah, she's
except for that one.
That one, yeah.
We'll talk about Michaela Miller in just a moment. Dale, oh, geez, that was not a great shot at all. Off the side of the backboard. And a Chancey now, they've got 15 seconds. Swings it over now to this far side. Nice little jumper. Misses that by Fletcher. Rebound by Michaela Miller. You would think Michaela Miller would play her full normal minutes for the Youth League women in this game. And then what's happened here? It looks like Robinson went down, as you can see. And not looking a great way either. Not sure what happened there, Andrew.
I wasn't watching, I'm sorry, but...
No, that's right. So, officials timeout. And she doesn't look like in a great state at all, by the way, as Michaela Miller comes in to comfort her. So, while we got a break in play, and she looks upset too, so which is fair enough at the moment. So let's go through some other Waverley scores for you while we got to stop in play here. Of course, let's go back to the state champ women's game. Not 73, Waverley 47. 22 points to Rebecca Ott and 8 rebounds. Campbell with 22 and 12 for the Raiders. 9 to Taylor Lee, 6 to Ellie Lovelace, and 7 to Lucy Dawson. And for Waverley, it was 17 points and 7 rebounds to Kate Oliver. 8 points to Teen Cunningham, 6 to Grace Beasley for the Falcons coming off the bench, and 5 to Shelby Walton as they fell short that one. At the moment in Baronia, 2 minutes to go at Baronia in the second quarter. State champ men, it's not 34, leading Waverley 31. Pollock with 10 points. Rose being kept to 7 points and 3 assists in that game. And for the Falcons, it's 12 points to Drew Curtis-Drew with 12 points and 6 points to Hodgson in that game. And 4 points to Sadell Threat there. So
and the big news there is look at Ivan Platnick's figures at the moment.
Yes, he's only managed 2 points and 4 rebounds and 1 turnover. 1 from 5 from the field.
So it'd be interesting to see how they go there. Can they actually get up and over the top of Knox?
And I can see that Daryl McDonald has used his 2 timeouts already in the first half. To Mike Bullock hasn't used any of his timeouts. And look in the shooting percentage for Waverley though. Well, 11 from 34. Chris Arkell 1 from 7, very unlike him. I'm playing 1 from 5. In that game, McCoy, who had a blinder down here against Team City, at 1 from 4.
Yeah, as the Raiders push it out to 5 with 44 seconds to go.
Pollock had 5 from 10.
Yeah, Polk is doing quite nicely. Brandon Polk, ex-Frankston Siebel player, now playing with Knox, of course.
So Waverley ball. At the moment, we'll just, we're finally back in play. Here's the 2 on the way. Nice play that time there. Montesinos banks that home. And we're back to, all of a sudden, a 4-point game. It's 18-14. Chance here for Fletcher. Left side. Here's the 3 on the way. Nice play there for 3 by Courtney Newman. And it's 21-14. And then banks a 2-point shot that time. And it's back to 21-16 now in favour of Eltham. On the right now. And an offensive foul is going to be called against the Wildcats. So 21-16.
Both teams in the bonus now.
Yes, that's right. 5 fouls. Sorry, when I'm looking at the reflection, I see 2. So I'm thinking, no, but that is 5. That is correct. Here's Miller with the ball now.
Nearly loses it.
Miller around a screen. Nice screen set there. And she misses as she drives to the basket. Off they go. Off to the races now. And then couldn't handle it that time there was Orford. But they do manage to settle. Here's the long two by Newman. No good. Rebound now. And off they go. It's in the hands here. And off they go. It's Miller. Nice pass. Managed to stop there by Borg. Now a chance here there for the Falcons. And the foul's going to be called against Eltham. And that puts him in the penalty. The foul is on number 42, Bridie Finn. And that's her first team foul. Number 5. That's team penalty at the line is number 23. That's Cara Richardson, who makes the first. Makes a second. 21-18 here in the first quarter.
So those of you who are watching online, I apologise. There's a few technical issues we're having here at the moment. We'll try and get to the bottom of them as the game goes on and see what we can do about them for you.
Ball drives to the rack and banks it home. 21-20. Because it's great to have double coverage. So Smash FM and Falcons TV. Group train not scoreboard. This is the Russia Rogers first quarter. Here's the two on the way off the mark. Here comes Waverley. Here's Miller. First, and Waverley could take the lead for the first time since 2-0 early in this quarter. Miller for 3. Off the mark.
That was very wide of the mark.
And I guess Andrew...
Michaela Miller, normally a really good three-point shooter. So that's the second time she has completely airballed it.
So 1 point margin, under a minute to go. Here's the opportunity here. And a foul's against the Falcons.
It's against Montesinos.
It is. That puts Eltham at the line. And it's going to number 31, Amelia De Vigo. As Waverley is shooting incredibly high at 70%. So, sorry, 63 now. Eltham at 37%. Which and doesn't help when they miss at the free throw line. 1 or 2. And managed to put it back by Courtney Newman. And so Brasicano banks it home, and it's 34-20. And as you can see the clock on your screen, if you're watching on Falcons TV, less than a minute to go. 10 on the shot clock. Right pass, goes for the long 3. It's off the mark. And then Miller couldn't keep in the play. Oh no, hang on, there's a foul here against the Wildcats. It's on Crellin. And Matt Holland cannot believe it. As Michaela Miller almost sailed out of bounds. Well, it did actually. Miller at the line. Missed. Well, I think I jinxed her, Andrew, since I said she was one of the best free throw shooters in the comp. She's 1 from 3 at the moment. She's made that one though. So margin is back to just the 3 points. It's 24-21. Oh, missed an easy layup. And quarter time here at the Falcons' Nest. And it's Eltham 24, Waverley 21.
A 3-point game, a 4-point game, sorry.
3-point.
3-point game, I was right first time.
Yes.
And we'll be back in a minute too.
Yes. Yes, welcome everyone back here. And of course, quarter time here, 24-21 in favour of Eltham. Georgia Dale with 9 points. And it is Cara Richardson with 7 points. Shooting percentage, Andrew. Waverley shooting at 59% and Eltham shooting at 39%, which keeps Waverley in the match at the moment with their shooting.
Yeah, it certainly does. Bit of a turn up there, as I said, because they have been really struggling with their shooting percentage recently.
So Brassicano, right side, goes inside now as they drive away in. DeVergo banks it home, and they've made so many of those shots, the Wildcats, and it's back to 5 points. So it's in the hands of Borg, misses, rebound now, and here they come up the floor. Fletcher, left pass to DeVergo. On the left, now so bring it up. Here is Brassicano, misses the 2. Rebound now by DeVergo, another offensive rebound for the Wildcats. It's in the hands of Lily Brassicano. Down low to DeVergo again, up and under, no good. Rebound to Fletcher, banks it home. And you can't give away offensive rebounds. And of course, so it's Alan Miller, just or Brendan Gordon, I should say, just got pinned for a warning. Next one is a tech foul for the Falcons. Left baseline here, up and under, misses that time there for Mancello, and then Mendocino. I'll eventually get it right by the end of the game.
And the foul against the Falcons. That's their first for the quarter.
7 points. Double team, back on the left now, in the hands of Lily Brassicano, right side. And then all of a sudden they travelled by Maddie. Well, Waverley don't want to put themselves in a deep, deep hole. Here they come now with the ball, 21-28. Drives in, up and under 2. It missed. Rebound now. Off they go. And banks home there by Monticello. And the margin now is back out to 5 points. 28-23. Goes inside. Up and under 2. No good. Rebound now. They kept it in play. Swings it back to Fletcher. No good either. And then it goes out of bounds. And it goes to the Wildcats on the baseline as Sam Lambie comes back on the floor for the Falcons. So here we go, ball back into play here. Passes out in the hands of Newman. Right side to Brassicano. She just kept her foot in the play. Brings it back to the top to Maddie. Maddie Brassicano to the right now. Lily on the right side. Here's the 3 on the way. It's well short of the mark. Shot clock violation on the Wildcats. And the Falcons will get it back. Great play there. Hopefully enjoying our coverage here on Smash FM. Thanks to the Groove Train Knox. And on Falcons TV, thanks to Russia Rogers. So here they come as is Sam Lambie. Swings to the rack and banks it home. 28-25. Back to the top now. It is in the hands of Maddie. Fakes, drives in, no good. Rebound by Maddie Brassicano. Lily with it now. It's a 3-point lead to Eltham. Goes with a long 3 for Maddie and banks home there for Lily Brassicano. And it's 31-25. Sam Lambie with the ball now. Off a screen, back on the left side. Here they come. Here's the response. Misses that time by Richardson, but they do get it back. Miller to Monzelli with the ball. Goes in for the 2 and banks it home. So 27-31 in favour of Eltham. They're staying in there, the Falcons. As we're down to 16 seconds. Here's a 3 on the way again. And banks it home that time there by Maddie Brassicano. And a pair of triples for the Brassicano sisters. And it is back to a 7-point lead to the Wildcats. Richardson goes on the left side. as they go in, but back up the top to Lambie. Now in the hands here of Richardson, long three, and base it home. Wow, what a clean. He got 3 pointers in the last minute and a half, and it's 34-30 on the Drew Trainot scoreboard. This is the Roger Rogers second quarter. Here's a long three on the way, Matty! Oh, unbelievable! Lily Brasicano base at home. 3 3-pointers for the Brasicano sisters in a row. We've seen 4 for the last 5 possessions with all 3-pointers. Here's a 2 on the way. Misses. Rebound now by Fletcher. Can the Wildcats make another 3 out of it? And that's probably why, because they just... Oh, it's going to be a foul prior to that. Michaela Miller cannot believe... Oh, it's Marcelo. So I was going to say, Michaela Miller couldn't believe it when she did that, but all of a sudden she realised, oh, hang on, it's not actually my foul. And now there's a timeout.
And we'll take a quick timeout as we continue to sort out the technical issues we're having at the moment. We apologise if you're watching the stream. We may have to just drop it and re-establish it for you.
So, of course, Georgia Dale hit a 3-pointer to get it out to a 9-point lead, plus a Waverley miss. So all of a sudden it's 39-30 in favour of the Wildcats. Here's a drive for 2 on the way, base it home that time there for Mia Heath, and it's 41-30, and then a foul on the play against Maddie Brasicano. So that's the first team foul on the Wildcats. Waverley with just the 2.
Lola Geddes coming back on.
Looks like the streaming is looking good at the moment, Andrew, on Falcons TV.
Oh no, we're still having some issues with the stream, so we apologise again, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. So of course, here's a long 3 on the way. Need to hit this. Misses that time. Of course, you can also tune in on Smash FM as well for on the audio side of things. But of course, it's always better watching it on your computer screen, and on your phone. And back at home there by Mia Heath, and it's 43-30. So Geddes with the ball, left side now. They need to find a way. Waverley, they find themselves now on a 13-point hole as they missed that time, and here they come now by the Wildcats. They're off and running now.
I know she's picked up a couple of fouls, but I'm very impressed with Montesinos tonight. She's getting to the basket. She's getting the shots up. They're not all dropping for her, but she's being very creative, and she's being good down on the defensive end too.
So Dale, jumper, yes. 45-30. Waverley, all of a sudden, are in a bit of strife as they can't handle it out of bounds.
And it's not going to help them if they turn it over as easily as that.
Well, they're going to have to make another miracle, Andrew, like they did in the first quarter. As we have a look at the stats so far, as we go back to action here, we're down to 15 seconds left. Here's the, messes about with DeVergilo on the right side. Here's the top two on the way, no good. Rebound now by Gillies, and off they go to Miller. Fortunately, she's on a 1-on-2 race, and she managed to draw the foul.
Now, both teams now shooting around 45%. So the Falcons' shooting percentages dropped down. And importantly, they've only taken 24 shots to Eltham's 35.
Important stat there too, Andrew. 20-9 in favour of Eltham.
And look at the three-point percentage. 83% from outside from Eltham. 5 of 6.
Makes that one. Second chance points, which obviously calculate to their rebounding. 15-4 in favour of Eltham. Yep. Kayla Miller line mates both for them. 45-32 now. I'm sure Ellen Miller and Brendan Gordon will be chatting to their players at halftime about their rebounding. And obviously their fouls as well, because that's another foul against the Falcons. Their third.
And that's going to see her sitting down, I would suspect, because that would have to be her third.
It is. It is her third. She's been one of Waverley's best, I would say, Andrew, as you mentioned.
Yep, so that puts Maddie Borg coming back on for her in a minute.
DeVigilo at the line. He makes one, missed the second. Miller with the rebound. Now, I wonder if Eltham can try and get Marcelo into a fourth foul. There she is in that left block. Back to now in the hands here of Giddies. Back on the right, here's a jumper, needs to go down, misses that time. Rebound now. Now they're scrambling. Dale's got it back. Brings it back out to Virgilo. Off she goes. Left side. Watch out. Here's the lead. Brassicano can't hit it three this time. After he's hit a couple of those already. And then a travel.
No, no. It's refs called player in danger. So.
Oh, okay. There you go.
So they've just simply stopped the play. Stopped the play. That was a good call. Player slipped down and.
So 46-32. 2:56 to go. And, that's not a foul you don't want. If you're a Waverley fan, a foul's been called off the ball. It's on Maddie Borg. And that was before the ball even went into play. So now they're in the bonus. In the Nets foul. Goes down low. Oh, nice pass out to Bridie Finn, who bakes it home, and the margin out to 16 points. 48-32. Here they come now. It's in the hands here of Ingersoll now to, Pride to bring it out. Miller with the possession. Goes for the three, needs to hit, misses. Rebound now, and here comes the Wildcats. Brassicano, long jumper, misses that time. Here they come again by Fletcher, up, no good. Rebound now, they try to get it back in board, and a travel violation on Bridie Finn, who wasn't happy with that call. And a timeout is being called. Timeout to the Wildcats. 48-32 with 1:57 to go on the actual clock here. 2:14 as you're watching it on Falcons TV. Let's have a look at the score out at Baronia in state champ men, and the Falcons had the lead 50-46. Pog with 12 points. Mike Rose with just 10 for the Raiders. 15 to Coach Drew. 12 to Hodgson. 9 to the destroyer Ivan Platnick. And the Falcons have a lead by 4 points. 50-46 over Knights in Baronia. A 19-10 third quarter at the moment. And Waverley are looking good. So Plonk with 12 points. 10 to Rose. I'm destroyed with 9 points. And as we look, Coach Drew with 15, 12 to Hodgson. It's good Good comeback for the state champions team here at down at Boronia.
Yeah, it's good to see that Ivan is getting back into the game there as well. But Matty Hodgson having a game out, although he has picked up 3 fouls. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
A 2-point shot gone in that time for Borg. Puts the margin back to 14 points. Eltham couldn't hit the basket on this one, but another offensive rebound. So they'll go back inside again. They're using that low post so nicely. And another turnover and a foul for reaching against the Wildcats. And that is team foul number 4.
So that was on Courtney.
It's on Newman.
Sorry, Newman. Yep, you're right.
I'll just complete the rest of it for you. 4 out of that is 13 foul on the Wildcats.
I'm so used to having the names around the other way and on the sheet. So
that's all right. Here's the chance here now. So swings around. Waverley with the ball. It's in the hands of Borg. Borg drives in, up and under 2, misses. Rebound now. Now here comes the Wildcats up the court now. It's in the hands of Newman. Newman out on the right, goes inbound. They're using this low post so well, but they messed that up though. Here they come for the Falcons. Borg just kept on the dribble. Passes out. Oh, that wasn't a great pass at all, but they somehow still get it back here for the hands of Phillips. And now they'll try to set it up. 8 on the shot clock. Going to left low post. Giddies couldn't keep it in. Well, Waverley, they don't want to leak some more points now. Concerned they're already down by 14 as it is. 48 Eltham, 34 Waverley. Here at the Falcons desk, Gutray not scorable. Russia Rogers second quarter. Here's the 3-point shot, misses by Harris. 3-point now. And then another foul, this time against Newman.
Hayley McPhillips playing really well at the moment. She's been in the youth league squad for quite a number of years and just perhaps has not delivered to expectations at times, but she's having a really good game at this point in time. The other nice thing that happened in that last little passage of play was the little block from behind from Elise Thurman.
So at the moment, it's in the hands of Sam Lambert, who also in a bit of foul problems too. She went off early in the first half, picking up 2 quick ones. She stayed on the floor since, which is good to see. Almost kept them in play, does somehow keep them in play. Giddies were 2, no good. Rebound now in the hands here. What's that? Oh, that is the end of the quarter.
It is indeed.
So half-time here, and it is the Falcons 34, trailing Eltham 48 at the half. And we will be back on Falcons TV and on Smash FM right after this. Don't go away. Oh, crap. Yes, welcome everyone back here, and of course, heading to the second half, Andrew, 34-48, Eltham over the Waverley Falcons. At the moment, this top scorer is Cara Richardson with 10 points for the Falcons, 5 apiece to Moncello and, of course, Matty Borg. And for Eltham, it's 13 points to Georgia Dale and 7 to Amelia De Veglo and 6 to Lily Brasicano and Charisse Fletcher in this one. So, look, I tell you what, Cara Richardson's done a great job so far for the Waverley Falcons.
Yeah, she's really stepped up. Normally it's Miller and Lanby that are the drive and the scorers. But it's good to see a couple of the other players stepping up and starting to impose themselves on the stat sheet.
Well, over at Knox, on the other hand, Polk with 15 points, Rose with 14 as Knox leading by 2 points. 3 points now, 56-53. Polk with 16. 14 to Rose as the second half is underway, and we'll have a look at Waverley's state champ men's team score in just a moment. Here's a nice 2 there. Nice play that time there for Moncello, and the margin is back to 12, 48-36. Drives in, jumper. Oh, misses that time. Rebound now as they try to bring it back into play for the Wildcats. Another offensive rebound. I'm sure the Waverley coaching staff will be saying to their players at half time about the rebounding count. There's another offensive rebound there.
Yeah, certainly they need to pick up on that. Montesinos with a good screen.
So almost lost it, and then
and
a foul.
Hands in.
On Georgia Dale. Of course, I had a great chat to Andrew Sewell here. Of course, he's at the
Sherwell, yeah.
and of course, his team takes on Whittlesea State Champ Women tomorrow, which you would think they should win. Here's a chance here now for Sam Lambie. Nice jumper, misses. Rebound now by McCallum Miller. Oh, they've lost it this time. Here they come now. Oh, that was almost a cross court, but they got it back here. We go to Dale. And then a travel. Oh, that was an interesting call. Didn't even see that.
Yeah, she dragged it back foot, so I think.
So at the moment, we just saw the Miller miss on the replay. And you'll see the travel just a moment eventually. So we're back to live action here. And it's in the hands of Sam Lambie. Goes in low. Chinchilla with the ball now. Nice little pass here. Ooh, that was almost there. Here's Lambie. On the right to Miller. He couldn't handle it. Out it goes. So another turnover for Waverley. That is turnover number 14. Here's a chance here now for Brasicano of the Lily variety. Base it home. These shaky signs here for Waverley. They just can't let this game get out of hand. Brings it to the top. Long 3. Sam Lee weren't even set. Doesn't matter. Missed it, but got it back here. Miller with it now. Gives that now to Moncello on the left baseline. An offensive foul.
That's her fourth. Montesinos picking up her fourth foul.
That's the fourth, that's right. But she's done some great plays, though. So
yeah, she's been very good. As I said, this is probably the best game I've seen her play. She's just overcooking it at the moment. Oh,
now
that's
there's
a fifth.
She's fouled out.
Cannot understand Coach Brendan Gordon leaving her on after that previous foul with so much of the game to go.
So that's the fifth. She's fouled out. So now is a tall shorts. So that's probably a bad coaching decision, but lucky for Waverley, it hasn't cost them because Eltham has turned it over as well. I'll tell you what, Andrew, of course, with 2 minutes gone in the third quarter, with Moncello had a great game. All of a sudden, found it. Marcia, sorry.
You'll get it yet.
Unfortunately, now she's not on the court for the rest of the game, so I can't improve on it. That's going to be a big blow, isn't it?
It is certainly.
Misses now.
In and out.
Another offensive rebound. That's going to be something that they're going to be sorely missed. And then the Fiend couldn't handle it out of bounds. I guess how bad... it'd be interesting in this second half how Waverley's going to approach this. So here we go. Ball back into play. Brings it back to the top. Left side. Directly in there is a foul. This time the other way. It's gone to the Wildcats. It's on 31, Amelia De Vigilo. So the ball goes back into play, and it's in the hands of Michaela Miller. To Lambie, back to Miller. Back to Lambie. Lambie coming off screen, drives in. Right side. Brings it back to the top. Giddies with the ball now. Giddies, what's the shot clock at? 2, 1. They've got to put it up. Air ball. There's the turnover.
Shot clock violation, so it's going to go back the other way.
Well, that shooting percentage that Waverley was so high in the first half has dropped badly.
It certainly has.
At Knox, state champ man, Knox 63, Waverley 58, 6:17 to go in the last. Back to live action. Oh, nice steal there by Sam Lambie, and then got fouled on the play. That's probably that's a bit of a silly foul there on Mia Heath. He's gone with a bit of a small lineup, Brendan Gordon.
Well, he hasn't got any option because he's lost Montesinos out of the game.
Miller, jumper, it's good. Looks like Michaela Miller might have to carry the load for the Falcons. Bresicano goes inside. Turns it over, nice double team. Here comes Sam Lambie. Lambie, cross pass. Managed to save it to Miller. Back on the left side now to Angus. Drives in, misses. Rebound now, and they'll get it back out of play here now for Bresicano. To the other one, that's Lily to Maddie, misses. Rebound now, couldn't keep it in. Who's got it? It's Eltham. Well, the thing is, Eltham hasn't quite made them pay for the loss of a tall, Waverley.
No.
But you would think that might cost them down the stretch, Waverley. But at the moment, they're doing pretty well without it. Here's the three on the way. Misses that time. Can't leave that person wide open, Courtney Newman. And here they come. Up the other end now for the Falcons. Can they close the margin back to 10? Miller. Right baseline now. Drives in. Missed it. Rebound now. And it's in the hands of Krellian. Left side now. Here's the jump up for Bresicano.
Left way too open there. There's absolutely nobody on her at all. So the Falcons defensively are leaking like a sieve at the moment.
Correct. 14 points the margin. Now they've got to get on the offense. Here's the two on the way there. Misses that time by Angus. On they go now. They're off and racing here. On the right base. Now in the hands of Bresicano. Swings it for 3. Yes! Timeouts. Waverley. Courtney Newman hits the 2. 54-38 at the moment. 4:33 to go. And Andrew, Waverley's leaking a lot of points.
It certainly is. Certainly is. This is going to be a big blowout. Out at Knox. Oh. Out at Knox, we have a 5-point game with 4 minutes to go. Falcons staying in the game, but Knox has got out to an 11-7 lead, quarter and a 5-point lead.
65-63, 49 to go in the fourth. Let's have a look at some key scorers.
So Brandon Polk,
16 and 10, double doubles.
Mike Rose,
19.
And Dylan Hare is on 10.
And for Waverley, it is, well...
Matty Hodgson has 4 fouls on 12 points, so that's a dangerous thing for him. Siddell Threat also 4 fouls on 4 points, and Platnick and Kernitzrud both up on 15 points each. And
Arkell just moved himself to 11. And I tell you what, Andrew, we're back to a 3-point game as Chris Arkell's hit the 2 to get himself to 11 points, 65-62. We'll keep you up to date on that match in state champ men. Fourth quarter in Baronia. We're in the third quarter here at Waverley, and it's 54 to 38. Lambie, no, rebound now. Try to get it back. Sam Lambie almost got it back. Could also been pinned for reach. So drives in, arming off a screen. Newman drives in, up, no. Put back, no. Rebound now, out it goes, and it's going to Eltham with 11 on the shot. Even though I'm sure he hit the ring before that. Anyway, so Eltham didn't even notice that. So all of a sudden they're down to 8. We're down to 6. Down to 5. They've got to put it up. Air ball. 54-38. On a Saturday night here at Waverley, a single header. Of course, tomorrow on Falcons TV is a double header. As the women's, the Youth Elite women, not going to get any easier. Here's Michaela Miller and a foul, and she was going to line shooting 2. And as I mentioned before on Falcons TV tomorrow, Andrew, the Youth League women not going to get any easier as they take on the ladder leaders, the Ringwood Hawks, who haven't lost a game since round 1, and of course the Modern VYC men's team take on Sandringham, which that's going to be a good game because Sandringham's on a bit of a dip at the moment.
Yeah, look, you would think that the youth men see that as a winnable game. They've also struggled to. They've been very close. They've been competitive, but they've just struggled to get on the positive side of the win-loss ledger this season.
Up at 2, misses that time as we're back to live action here. And you would think the Youth League win would be an absolute mismatch against Ringwood.
Yeah, Bicknola, I think, is the youth player of the month.
Correct.
At the moment. She has been having an outstanding season. And Rod Diedelman's their coach has done a great job since moving across from Knox. He's done a fantastic job out there at Ringwood.
And he's actually got a son who plays for Kilsyth in the Youth League men.
Yep, sorry, he moved from Kilsyth, not Knox.
Oh, try to get it back in. Now, what's the shot clock reading? We got 6 on the shot clock. Down to 4. They've got to put it up. Michaela Miller is going to be the one to do it. Missed it. And who's that out on? It's going to Eltham. As we get back into play here. Of course, the great camera work from our 2 amazing camera people next to us. As block that time there for Fletch out of bounds. Of course, Hughes doing a great job giving us the flick in the vision there, of course, as well as the scoreboard.
Yeah, they're a good crew.
Yeah. 54-39. Waverley, even though it's probably as bad as they've played in this third quarter, they're still in this, and Michaela keeps it in. So Michaela Miller, off she goes. She's going to try and put the turbo jet and misses that time, though. And here they come up the floor here. I tell you what, even though that obviously Jocelyn Michelle went off probably about 5 minutes ago in game time, Eltham hasn't really put them away. at the moment. Here's Trillian on to Fletcher. They missed it again. Rebound now. And here they come now for the Falcons. Lambie in the hands of Miller. Drives in. It's going to be all Michaela Miller all by herself. And she caused the foul. There's also an Eltham player down now. That doesn't look good either, because we had an injury just a moment ago for Waverley in the first half, as we can see on the replay. Let's see who that is. Ooh, Miller's pretty much sat on the leg too, but she looks okay. And it's it's Lily Brassicano. I was more fearing it was actually Georgia Dale, because she went unconscious in the Kilsyth game. It was a 4, but it was the wrong 4. It's a 14. Lily Brassicano coming off the court. Michaela Miller at the line. The Falcons in front in state champion over Knox. 51 seconds ago in the last, as Michaela Miller makes the first. Can the Falcons do it again?
Well, that would be a turn up, as Miller gets both of those shots. Again, it was something that wasn't expected, except perhaps by the Falcons.
And then a foul against the Eltham again has put
them in the bonus. So Falcons go to the line. So yeah, so Knox had been cruising beautifully through the rest of the season. Came up against the Falcons here at the Falcons' Nest, and were comprehensively beaten by the Falcons. And if the Falcons can do the same thing again, it would really, well, perhaps be a foretaste of what might happen in the final.
Correct.
As Miller scores.
So 1 or 2 at the line, and all of a sudden it's back to 12 points here. So Eltham just haven't quite fit, and there's another turnover for the Wildcats. And I tell you what, I had to ask you this question because here's Miller again.
This time she's got it.
So it's now 44 to 54. I tell you what, seemed to be a bit of a blessing in disguise for Brendan Gordon and the Waverley Falcons, because Eltham hasn't put them away, and the foul's been called against the Falcons this time. But Andrew, now when Jocelyn Mazzelli came off, Marcinos. Okay, right. Eventually, I'm so sorry. They were down by 14 points with 2 minutes gone. All of a sudden, with about 1:25 to go. And Eltham's lead is 10 points, and obviously he had no choice to go in small, and it's worked. And it's missed them both, which is quite interesting. They actually lead in the quarter, the Waverley Falcons, by 10 points. They thought it was going to be a travel. Doesn't matter. Here's the 3, no good. Another offensive rebounds in the hands of Michaela Miller. Michaela Miller's really stepped it up in this third quarter for the Falcons. Here's Lambie, right side. They've got to fake. They're going to have to drive back on the right side. Lambie for a block 3, and the shot clock is at 2. Oh, hang on. Oh!
So
Eltham's just got pinned for a warning.
Warning on the...
I don't know what it was for.
Yeah.
I have no idea what. I thought there was cheering more than anything.
I think that was obviously the coach having a chat.
Well, they got 1 second and turned it over. Here they come now. It's in the hands of the Wildcats. Drives in, puts it up. No. Yeah. Another rebound. Jump ball. Waverley will get it. I tell you what, Brendan Gordon and Alan Miller be quite happy where their team's at the moment. They thought this was going to be a blowout, which we all thought was going to be at one stage. Miller to Lambie. Lambie drives, turns it over. Here they come. It's in the hands of Cerise Fletcher. Drives in, miss it. Rebound now. I tell you what, the shooting's been terrible for the Wildcats. And another jump ball, and Waverley will get it. Eltham will get it back.
But again, Hayley McPhillips has actually played extremely well too. Look, Jocelyn Montesinos in that first half I thought was really good. But McPhillips has done some nice things.
So Suresh Fletcher makes the two, back to a dozen now, 56-44, 72 apiece in state champ men as it is three-quarter time here, 56-44. Waverley still in this, right to their heads on this one, and we'll be back right after this and of course we'll hopefully have a state champ men's full-time score.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as the girls are coming back onto the court.
Unbelievable at Baronia.
2-point win to the Waverley Falcons.
They've done it again.
So,
wow.
They are the nightmare team for the Knox Raiders.
And that could be decisive, Andrew, if they go down to head, and if they're level on win-loss record,
well,
going to the finals.
Head-to-head, they've won two, so it's not an issue for them there.
But they've got to somehow get to Knox to get that home court advantage.
Yeah.
So, on the other hand, the Falcons here in the youth women are doing pretty well.
Caitlin Angus scores two.
So what, they're in this, the girls. They haven't, I wonder they use this fouling out into their favour. Here's the three. No. Miss, and out it goes. And Andrew, in that last quarter, Eltham were 4 from 19. Waverley were 3 from 16 from the field. In that last quarter, here's Miller. In the hands of Lambie. Lambie stayed out of foul problem now. Oh, and then the pass to Miller was no good. Fletcher picks it off. Now they're running. Fletcher, long pass. They bring it inside. Here's a drive for two. Curlin, no good. They get another offensive rebound. Fletcher drives in. Pops it up, no good. Rebound now. I tell you what, they've been stone cold in the second half. And
lucky
it goes
call
out.
there. Came off an Eltham player as they scrambled for the ball.
Well, this could be the first time that Waverley could be under 10 points. Angus, oh, nice cut. And base it home. Here they come, Andrew. They're back to 8. Here's Brassicano. Long pass, turns it over. Have a guess who picked it off. Angus to Miller. All of a sudden they spied here, the youth women.
And there's been a foul behind play.
Now who's this sign? It might be on Georgia Dale. It is. All of a sudden, Andrew, the youth women have also found some inspiration.
Well, hopefully they can keep being inspired for the next 8.5 minutes.
Well, they're currently trailed by 8 now against a team that needs to stay alive. And then a turnover. It's a 5-second violation. So, Eltham have been stone cold in the second half. Waverley not doing much better, but obviously they haven't put up many shots. Another miss. Where was this? Obviously, we didn't see this happen in the first half for the Wildcats, and all of a sudden Waverley can get it down to 6 points. They can get the Nets basket. Angus drives, jumper, missed, rebound now, and here comes Fletcher. And Lambie fouled.
That'll be a 4th, I think.
It might be a 3rd, isn't it? I don't think she scored a foul anytime soon. Yeah, that's her 3rd.
Only 3rd. So, yeah, because she got the first 2 in the first quarter and had to sit down. So that's been good that she's only had the 1 since then.
And they need it on the floor, especially they need McCallum Miller on the floor. And here's a 3. They needed that. There by Maddie Brasicano. Margin back to 11. 59-48. They need to stay in this, Andrew. All of a sudden, Phillips missed it. Almost hit it home somehow. But, and now it goes the Wildcats. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Devangelo with the ball. Right side now to Brasicano. Coming off a screen. Goes in low to Devangelo. Up and under 2. It falls. Back to 13 points. Well, all of a sudden, after a 3 point...
Momentum change, so...
Now they've got to stop the leak. Here's Phillips, drives in, pops it up, no good. I tell you what, she's almost hit both of them there, but she's missed both. And Wildcats can get it to 15. Ooh. And Lambie has just picked up a cheap 4th. Timeout on the Wildcats. Timeout, 61-48 in this one. Of course, going through some results for the Falcons team. 73 Knox, 47 Waverley in state champ women. 22 points to Campbell and Bet Ott for Knox. And for Waverley, 17 points to Kate Oliver, 8 to Kate Ting-Carnahan in that match. Going over to state champ men, as we mentioned before, it was Waverley 74, Knox 72. Pont with 20 points and Larry rebounds. Rose is 19. Dylan Hare 13. Church Drew with 20 points. 17 to the destroyer Owen Platnick and 8 rebounds. 14 each to Kellen Hodgson, who kept himself out of foul problem in that match. So Waverley are 1-1 at the moment this weekend. After splitting both games at Baronia. And at the moment they're down in this one, 61-48.
So what we might see tomorrow against Ringwood is we might see Kate Bluser and Shelby Walton perhaps dropping back from the state champ women's team.
I think they don't play game, do they? State champ women?
They've only got the 1 game, so they might find that
well, they definitely need it.
Just bolster the squad a little bit.
Lambie drives, pops it up, misses. Rebound to McCallum Miller, who bakes it home. McCallum Miller literally carrying the Waverley Falcons on her back at the moment, trying to keep her team in the game. She currently has 12 and 7 coming off the bench. Goes in, up and under 2, missed it for the Falcons, and then a foul against, or was it out of bounds? Might be out of bounds.
Really? Okay.
Well, McCallum Miller.
I thought you were right on the first call.
No, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Just looking at it from the angle that we've got on the camera here.
So not to be for the Falcons' point of view. Lambie. Ooh, almost messed it up. Angus with the ball now. Angus had to drive in. Bounce pass. Jumper. Got it. Nice play that time by Russell, and the margin is back to a 9-point lead. 61-52. The second time this half they've got it under 10 points. Oh, that's a foul. And
yeah, it's one of those ones that as a coach you shake your head over, because the shot was wild. It was definitely going over and did not need to have that additional contact there.
especially this player, Lily Brassicano, who makes the first. 62-52. How did your VJBL team go on Friday night?
Both teams won.
Oh, that's good. 63-52 now.
So yes, I think they're both sitting in finals contention for Friday night. So
of course, great to know as well. To our here's Lambie. We'll talk about the VJBL side of things. It just got steal by Angus to Lambie. Foul by DeVangelo. Talking about VJBL, Andrew, we get the Pooja going to Keilor in July for the regional challenge.
yes, that'll be the second year that we'll have done that. Last year, of course, it was the State Basketball Centre. This year, it's out at Keilor.
Lambie makes the first. It's always a great time out there, of course. It makes the second. Of course, I think the Northwest have dominated, or definitely dominated last year's contest.
Yes, they took the challenge.
And a chance, and of course the Eastern Subs will have to try and repel that. Here's the two on the way and bakes it home. So Newman makes the two, 65-54. They just can't get below 9 points, Waverley. They get in there and then they conceded some easy twos. Here's the 3 for, yes! Hit it home that time there for
Borg, I think.
65-57. Now, can they get it under 8? They've got time, Andrew. They've got time, Waverley. They just can't concede field goals and rebounds. And they get the rebound through Lambie. Watch out. They get it back. And Lambie will bring it up. Miller on the left. Long 3. Yes! Oh, there we go.
Lambie.
I tell you what, Andrew, we're down to 5.
So all of a sudden, the Falcons are back in this.
And there's plenty of time.
And looks like I'll be eating my words, perhaps.
Yes.
Well,
here's the 3. Ooh, that went from nowhere. Finn couldn't make any help on that one. We've got 5 on the shot clock, Eltham. They've got to somehow put it up. Newman!
yeah, they have to close out on those. They must shut those, get the hands up above the...
They did well up to that stage. 67-60. 3 minutes to go. Almost a turnover. And where's the ball going? It's going to Waverley. 9 on the shot clock. 9. And a timeout to Waverley. 67-60 here with 3 minutes 10 to go in this game in Morton VYC Women. Big V action. Tell you what, we're down to the stretch here. The final stretch before the finals hit in in August.
Yeah, there aren't too many games to go. I think there are only 6 weekends to go before finals.
Correct.
So,
which I'm sure all the games will be, of course, definitely is covered on Smash FM, and I'm sure it'll be covered on Falcons TV as well. The question is, though, will Waverley at least on one of their teams get to the grand final? Or we're gonna, or myself or you, Andrew, will have to take the Falcons TV Roadshow again for another year in the finals.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to see if we get invited. So.
Oh, surely we'll get invited. Well, you got invited to the BigV Origin game at Shepparton last week.
Yes, we'll see. We'll see.
Here's Miller with the ball though. Fadeaway jumper. Oh!
Gets it.
Oh, what a shot! That was McCallum Miller with 16 points. Here's the drive for two. Misses that time. I tell you what. I don't know how to describe McCallum Miller's shot just a moment ago.
Lucky. Yeah.
They got the jump ball Waverley so they can get it under 3 points. Can you believe it? Oh, and then and a travel for Bog. Unbelievable. The youth girls got a chance. As they try to stay off, trying to actually get off the bottom. They're trying to get off the bottom of the ladder in their conference, the Watson Conference.
And Matty Borg fouls.
Basket waved off. What foul's that?
Third. Sorry. Third.
Yep. Fourth now.
Okay.
So
it was slow going up on the board.
Substitution here. Whoa, what a player they're just about to just substitute for Waverley. Cara Richardson on the floor. She's going to be huge down the stretch, you would think. She's had a great game so far. Out of bounds. Nice defensive play there for Angus.
If Kiara can hit a few baskets, it'll be excellent. And there's another foul. Third on
Brasicano. Oh, Eltham, sorry.
Eltham, and it will be the third on Brasicano.
That's the Maddie variety. Of course, Lily recovered from a bit of a knock in the third. Miller. Tell you what, they can get on the three, makes it interesting for Eltham because they have pulled off a win in a close game. That was against Dandenong. And this time got pinned for a foul it's not Claire Landry, it's Sam Lambie. That's the first time I've messed that up tonight in regards to Lambie's there. And Sam Lambie got on the line here. Now we're down to free throws, Andrew. Oh. And she needs to at least hit one.
That's the first she's missed, though.
She hits the second, though. 1 and 2 at the line. Timeout, Eltham. Andrew, can the home team Falcons cause the upset of the round?
We'll soon find out.
67-63 Eltham. Here on Falcons TV and on Smash FM, thanks to the Guru Trey Knox and Roger Rogers. Of course, both proud sponsors of Smash FM and Falcons TV. We're into round 12 of the competition. As we have a look at some more VYC women's results while we're at the timeout. Nuttawading defeated Hawthorn in Morn VYC win by 11 points. It was down defeating Ballarat by 9 points. Bulleen in a low-scoring game defeated Centurion by 10 points. Diamond Valley continued the Geelong Warriors with a 9-point win at home. And at the moment, this is the last game of the round. Coming tomorrow, Melbourne and Eltham. So that's a tough match for Eltham. We've got Melbourne tomorrow in Morn VYC women. Kilsyth and Ballarat at 12:30 tomorrow afternoon. Waverley and Ringwood here, which will be on Falcons TV. And Hume City and Knox.
Yeah, the irony is that the state champ women for Melbourne are not quite easy beats, but they're certainly not doing as well as you would normally expect them to do. But in the youth leagues, they are doing extremely well.
Lambie with the ball now and a foul, and that puts him in the penalty. It does. With a minute 50 to go.
And very lucky not to have got an unsportsmanlike on that too.
Ooh, and Sam Lambie at the line. Makes the first. The timeout situation, both of them are on 2 timeouts. They've used up. Lambie makes them both. Margin is 2 points. 67-65. Long pass. Ooh. And it's going to be bowed out with a foul. Ooh, I didn't think there was nothing in that. Oh, I don't think there was nothing in that one. But a foul's been called against Caitlin Angus.
So that'll put both teams in the bonus.
And at the line is Courtney Newman. He's pretty much kept the Eltham Wildcats in the game. Margin back to a 3-point lead. Have they got the rebound out of bounds? Who's got it? And it's going to Eltham. Both teams in the bonus. Ball back into play here. 3-point lead. We're just under a minute 40 to go. Here's the 2 on the way for Fletcher, base at home. That's going to hurt now. It's 70-65. They need to hit one back here, Waverley. Miller. Backs them down. Miller. Back out now at the top. Lambie. Fakes. Jumper. Got it! Margin back to 3. It's 70-67. Both teams with 1 timeout left. Both teams in the bonus. This is going to be critical for both teams. Their seasons are literally on the line. More for Eltham than Waverley. Misses and out of bounds, and it goes back to the
Eltham.
Eltham with a minute to go.
And 7 seconds on the shot clock. There's...
For Angus, not in a good way either.
No, she's been hit in the head.
Tell you what, both teams are going like flies in this one. And guess a great replacement though, Elliot McPhillips on the floor. She's had a great game too, Andrew.
Yeah, I think this is one of the best games she's played. There's been a few things that she's struggled with, but
Eltham's made the cardinal sin by stepping out of bounds. Here we go, Andrew. This is a 3 to tie it, 2 to get it down to 1. And they do have the 2-1 possession here.
There's about 3 possessions left in this game.
Here we go. Drives in, lost it.
Lost it, that's it. That will do it.
That would do it too. Unless Eltham somehow messes up here in the backcourt. And so now officially in the front court. And
Lambie has fouled. That's her 5th.
It is. So Lambie's fouled out.
So the look of pain on her face when she realised she'd fouled.
And a timeout to the Wildcats. Interesting to call a timeout when you're up, but you only haven't gone to the free throw line. So even if Waverley...
Well, look, it's still possible for Waverley to get there.
You need to at least hope that Eltham missed them both at the free throw line. So that is probably what they're relying on right now. And somehow get a 3 in a quick hurry and a foul. They can send this to overtime with a 3 if Eltham missed them both. So with Lambie and Montesinos
both fouled out.
Fouled out because Montesinos fouled out in the 2-minute mark of the third quarter after picking up 2 quick ones, and Lambie who picked up 3 quick ones in this quarter. All of a sudden, Waverley going to have to now fight against adversity again. And Michaela Miller's doing the job so well so far.
Yeah.
So hit the minute.
I would suspect that the Matt Holland, the coach of Eltham, would have just simply said, "Look, if we score, just contain, just force Waverley to use up all the shot clock."
Lily Brassicona hits them both. Timeout, Waverley. They had their timeout this lead. They're going to use it. And they're up, and they're down by 5. Now, what is Waverley going to do?
Well, Waverley's going to try and get a 3. So get it into probably Miller. Swing the ball really quickly, get it into Miller, get a 3 up, and hopefully get fouled in the process.
So Richardson has hit 2 out of 3 at the 3-point line. Matty Borg is 1 from 1 at the free throw at 3-point range, and Miller is zipper 5 at the 3-point line. So you can give it to either Richardson, who's on the floor, Miller on the floor, to hit the 3s. With Lambie fouling out with 10 points and 5 rebounds. Monticello with 7 points. 16 to Miller and 8 rebounds. She's only got 1 foul for the game. She's caused 6 of them though. And 10 to Richardson. Now Richardson is 2 of 3 at 3-point range. So let's see who's guarding her at the moment. Can't see on the... Oh yeah, she's on that far side.
So Lola Geddes back on the floor.
Geddes with the ball. What's happened here is the travel. So that is it, Andrew. That's officially it. Of course, the travel, and it's the turnover. That is it. Eltham's going to come out with a win.
Yep.
But this was meant to be a blowout. Wasn't to be, and a foul. Well, this is going to blow out than what it should be, really.
6 or 7-point game, so...
Look, it looked pretty bad at one stage, Andrew, in the first half when the margin was out to 14. And all of a sudden, Waverley has done a fantastic job to get it under 10. As Maddie Braslicano makes the first. And make that another one for Maddie. 74-67 now. Last play, officially... Michaela Miller goes on the right side. The buzzer's gone. Basket's waved off. Eltham wins the game, 74-67. What a great win there for the Wildcats. They finally got over the line. It wasn't without a fright, though. And great game. And, of course, thank you to our great friends at Grutro Knowles and, of course, Roger Rogers, both proud sponsors of Sebastian Fairman Falcons TV. Thank you, Andrew, for joining us again.
Thank you very much, and we'll see you tomorrow for the Youth League women and men's game, and you'll be down at Southern Penn.
Correct, down the Shark Tank. Not for Southern Penn game, Andrew, for Western Port.
Western Port, of course.
Because
okay, we'll see you then.